Hello everyone. Today is International Women's Day and I was in a dilemma if I should start this episode by wishing you all the same. But then I thought that is just one day enough to feel empowered? Why do we need any such day to remind us about our talents and capabilities? Let us talk about that in this episode. Hi, I am Alpana Dev and you are listening to Mother's Gurukul podcast, a place where I talk about various aspects of parenting and share my tips and tricks to make your parenting journey smooth and beautiful. I also talk about some motivational topics that will make your life easy. So let's learn together, let's grow together at Mother's Gurukul podcast. I would like to start today's episode with a wonderful and a very powerful quote. The empowered woman is powerful beyond measure and beautiful beyond description. Isn't that beautiful? Women empowerment has become one of the trending hashtags. March 8th, which is today, is marked as International Women's Day. Sometimes when I see such days, I strongly feel that is just one day enough to feel empowered? Or to put it differently, then why we need any such day in the first place? Only by celebrating it, is it solving the purpose of empowerment? Why can't we have this feeling for 365 days? When we understand its true meaning, I don't think we will need any such day to remind society of empowering women. So how can we do that? I understand change does not happen all of a sudden, but we can do whatever is in our hands. Do you agree with this? Along with blogging, I have 2 podcast shows. The first one is Mother's Gurukul podcast and the other one is Baton Mein podcast, which is in Hindi. So those who understand Hindi can follow Baton Mein podcast. I will give its link in the show notes. On this show, I am conducting some interview sessions with inspiring people, inspiring personalities from different areas, and they share their inspiring journey with my listeners. So, in one such interviews, I recently asked my guest, who is an entrepreneur, about her thoughts on women empowerment. She said, "We don't need to empower women. We need to empower our mindset." These words struck a chord in me. She's so right. To gain respect, every woman needs to respect herself first. She needs to know her self-worth and should stop asking for acceptance from others. All this sounds very powerful, isn't it? But for this to happen, society has to be like that. People have to have an open mindset. If we say that times have changed, unfortunately, there is a class of people living with their old, expired notions and ideologies. Even if women want to break the stereotype thinking in their families, it is not very easy. They have to go really out of their way to prove themselves. Most women with education have realized their potential. Still, many cannot find their grounds in the male-dominating society and make their presence felt. Let me share one paragraph from voicesandvisionsjournal.com. Women's empowerment is a belief that women should be treated the same as men. Not because women are better than men, but because women are also human beings and they have the same human rights as men in any society, in any time period. If you want to read the complete article, then you can go to voicesandvisionsjournal.com and you can search by "Why do we need women's empowerment? A personal manifesto." Earlier in this episode, I said that we can do whatever is in our hands, and every good deed, every good task, or every good action should start from our home. So let us make a promise to ourselves Or let us make a promise to give our share of supporting women around us. Here are some of my ways. First is don't compare or judge. Not comparing each other is the first promise we should make to ourselves. Comparison has never made anyone happy. Treat every woman with respect. See them as God's creation and you will never go wrong. Second is acknowledge. We unknowingly miss on acknowledging. Just a few words of appreciation can do wonders. Third is let her know that you are there. Sometimes she just needs your presence and the assurance that she can count on you. Give her that warmth and that confidence, that trust. Fourth is recognize her talents. Do you want to encourage and empower women? Start right in your own home, workplace, and community. Support local business. If you have any friend who is a writer or an entrepreneur, give them a shout out. Use social media to give your fraction of help in their journey. While talking about this topic, I would like to bring your attention to another relation that we sometimes overlook. I'm talking about our moms and mother-in-laws. If you feel that they have kept their interests on the back burner, then remind them, encourage them, and motivate them. Now is the time when they should enjoy their life. My mom was into teaching for almost 14 years. After she quit her job, she continued her work and love for education by volunteering at non-profit organization. Along with that, she also got back to her hobby of writing and has written for several magazines. So if you have any such women in your life or around you, don't forget to give them a shout out. Don't forget to appreciate them. Don't forget to make them feel special. And don't forget to motivate them and encourage them. And with that, I want you all to welcome empowerment in your life and in the lives of people around you. Let us start with actively growing and using the power we have within us. We must do this for ourselves and others. Be the woman who fixes other women's crown without telling the world it was crooked. So if you like today's episode and if you want to check out what all is there on Mother's Gurukul podcast, then don't forget to check out other episodes on this show. And I would love to know your feedback. If you're joining me for the first time, then thank you for tuning in. And yes, do subscribe to the channel. If you have any suggestions on how I can make this channel more entertaining, or if you have any ideas that you would like me to talk on this show, then please feel free to reach out to me through my social media handles. Alpana_Dev on Twitter, Alpana Bapat on Instagram, and Mother's Gurukul on Facebook. You can also email me at mothersgurukulpodcast@gmail.com. And if you would like to read some parenting articles, then do check out my website www.mothersgurukul.com. So I will see you soon with another interesting episode on Mother's Gurukul podcast. Till then, stay blessed, stay happy, and stay empowered. Bye-bye.